Okay.
All right, I'm going to demonstrate exactly how I want you to set people up in the aqua massage, okay? What I'm going to show you, I want you to do exactly like I say and use the exact same words. There's no point in changing anything, okay? So I'm going to give you the exact same wordage that I use when I set people up, okay? And let me show you here. I've got my customer, Joe Blow. Okay, Joe, I need you to take any sharp objects out of your pockets, pins, knives, keys, guns, anything of that nature. Take your shoes off, you'll be ready to go. Now, while he is getting ready, I'm going to look to see if he's maybe got a cell phone, a hat, or glasses, or something else that he needs to take off. You can mention that as well, okay, if he forgets to take that off. All right, now I need you to lay face down on the table with your arms out to the front, okay? Now, here I am. I've got him laying on the table here, okay? Now, I'm going to show him how to use. The first thing I do is I hand him this, okay? I'll hold it up and I show him how to use it. During the massage, if you want to stop it on any part of the body, all you have to do is press and hold this button, okay? You can use that as much as needed throughout the massage. That's all you have to say. Hand it to him. This is the emergency stop button. That's all I say for that. This hand over here, and I'll point at that hand. I'll say this hand over here, if you need more pressure, notice I'm showing him exactly how to do it while I'm telling him. Thumb up for more pressure, thumb down for less pressure. Hold it up or down till I get it right for you. Okay, make sure you show the hand gesture as well. That way it sinks into his head. Notice that in between this and this, I always pause, okay, to make sure that it sinks in. So after I tell him about this, usually the customer will go nod and say, okay, that means they got it. Then you say something here. Don't just go from here to here without a pause. Okay? All right. He's got a little dandruff, but don't worry about it. Anyhow, one thing I tell the customer too is that during the massage, if it's not, actually, I'll tell him before the massage, I'll say, if you want it to get higher on the neck and shoulder areas, you have to be deeper into the machine, okay? And of course, I'm moving my hand to kind of show them deeper into the machine, okay? Always using hand gestures to help emphasize what I'm saying, okay? Now, after I've done that, I've got him set up and ready to go. I'll put these up here and I'll say, I've got the ear muffs, okay? Put these on your ears, make them comfortable. This goes on the back side of the head. Volume control is on the side, okay? And then he'll put that on his ears. I'll come back to the back over here, okay? Here I've got a little foot rest here, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick my hand underneath his legs and I'm going to lift him up, okay? And then I'll put the footrest under him and then I'll set him back down. Now what I do is I look to make sure his feet are actually centered on the mat. Let me show you what I'm talking about. He is actually centered on that mat. That way they get the best possible massage experience if their legs are centered on the mat. So if not, what I'll do is I'll put my arm on top of his legs and I can slide his legs by doing that, okay? All right. I'll explain that in another video later. Anyhow, after I've done that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the control pad and I'm going to lower the massager down, okay? Now, you see the control pad. I've got the lower button here, okay? So I'm just going to lower it down. While I'm pressing the lower button, if I want to change the time, that's the time to do it. I'll go down here and change the key to the top, to the time that I need. As I change that time key, you will actually see these numbers change while I'm turning that key, as long as I'm holding the lower button down at the same time, okay? I lower it down. First thing I do is I press the start button, okay? That gets the water flowing, okay? Next thing I do after I press the start button, I immediately start increasing the water pressure. I go ahead and increase it up to 6, okay? I got it up to 6 on the gauge, all right? Next thing I'll do is increase the pulsator. Okay, so I did the water pressure first. The pulsator is right underneath it. You can see that? All the way up. Okay? Now, after the water, after I got the pulsator all the way up, I'm going to watch the water jets. Okay? As the water jets start to go backwards, when they get to his lower back area, okay? On its way back, when it gets to the lower back area, I'm going to lean down and ask him, how's the pressure? Okay, you want to make sure you get close to his earphones and you say it directly into the earphone. He'll show you a thumb up, he'll show you a thumb down, or he may show you like an OK signal or something just to indicate that it's OK. Now, for the first half of the massage, we do this high frequency pulsation that you see right here, the fast stuff. Okay? Now, the second half of the massage, what you're going to do is you're going to slow the massager all the way down. Okay? Now, for women, I give them about half, a little bit more than half of the massage with the fast stuff. Then I slow it down for the second half. For men, I give them about 2/3 of the fast stuff, which is this, and then about 2/3 of the way in, I'll go ahead and slow it down. When he's got 1/3 of his time left, I'll slow the pulsator all the way down to the cool down. Okay, that's the second half. So see me, I've got my thumb firmly pressed on the pulsator button. I'm slowing it all the way down. Okay. Also, you want to flip this button as well down here. Okay, I flipped it over. When I flip that button, I've got the jet stream on now. Okay, so you want the slow pulsation. Make sure that pulsator is all the way down. Okay, it sounds like a slow-moving train. And then you want to flip the button to turn the jet stream on. That button is right down here. Okay, that is this button right there. Flip that button, turn the pulsator off, and turn the jet stream on. Okay? Now, when I want to stop the machine, if I still have time, see, I've still got time left, I need to lower the pressure all the way down to stop the machine whenever their time is up. Lower the pressure all the way down, press the stop button. Okay? Let them out of the machine by pressing the raise button. Okay? Always pause a couple seconds before you open the machine after the water jet stops. That way it's not such a doesn't startle your customer. Okay. Now, what he does is, as he gets out of the machine, I always place my hand right in this area, okay, and I'll follow their head as they get out of the machine, just to make sure that their head does not hit this area. Okay, this is a very painful experience if you hit your head on this. Okay, that's pretty much it. After the massage is over, I take a wet wipe, diaper wipe. Anyhow, I take a wet wipe and I wipe this down thoroughly, this head area. Okay, I'll wipe as much as I can get back in there. Okay, I get back into here and I just wipe this entire head area real thoroughly with a wipe in between each massage. Once the customer gets out, I wipe that down, ready to go for the next person. Okay. Anyhow, I'll be back on the other side. Later, dog. You the man, baby!